And we are live at 9. James Phillips here, and joined by Bryan Baker, one of my regulars on Monday morning here at our breakfast club.
Good morning.
The club is low today, though. It's just me and you.
Yeah, man. It's all right though. We got this.
We got a few other people wandering around the studio too, though. If we need help, there's always Terrell and Woody too.
Shout out.
So let's start out with what went on this weekend. Especially, we'll talk about sports since man, it's been a crazy football weekend.
It's happening, ain't it?
Yeah, well, we started off on Friday pretty well with Jasper. They scored 66 points and won 66-22, and handed Columbia their 100th loss in a row.
Yeah. So 100 consecutive losses. What do you do in that scenario as a program? Do you just shut it down and start over? Do you fire somebody? Do you?
Well, they've the coach that they've hired now. This is his first season, and it's Sammy Coates that was a wide receiver at Auburn.
Played at Auburn, yeah.
Yeah.
Played at Buffalo as well, I think.
Yeah, and they said they could tell a world of difference from the beginning of this season to the end about how that team's playing and reacting and growing. And so they think it's going to be really positive moving forward.
But you still don't like seeing 100 consecutive losses.
No, not at all.
But correct me if I'm wrong, it's garnered a lot of attention. They're like a Netflix special.
I think there may be some stuff going on as far as that goes.
I saw it blasting on AL.com and making like national news outlets.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's what you want to be known for.
No, but maybe it'll be helpful. Like any press is good press, right? Sometimes.
I guess so.
That's what they say.
Whatever, man. I don't know. If we're hyping up about losing 100 straight games, we got problems.
Well, that's true. Yes, but I do have to give it to the kids.
Yeah.
To keep going out there.
That's a lot of heart.
Straight losses. That tells me that later in life, if they have something happen, they're not going to just give up.
I mean, I guess it's just like willpower. It's a lot of strength, mental strength that it takes to go out there week in and week out, put in the work to just come up short.
Right. And not come up short like by a short margin either.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about coming up short by a lot.
What was that final score Friday night?
66-22.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, and they've given up 60 points now 2 weeks in a row.
Yikes. Well, good luck to the program. If I don't really want, you got to say something nice. You don't say anything at all.
Right, that's right. How about then on Saturday, Alabama? They did everything they could do to give it away, and they still won the football game.
Ty Simpson though on that last drive, I think that's what's keeping him in the Heisman talk.
Right.
And I don't have any problems with him being in the Heisman talk. I think that first week was a stinker, but they've come back and fought back. We've beat more ranked teams than any other teams combined.
Right.
I think 4 weeks in a row we took down a ranked opponent.
Right. And South Carolina coming into this season was somebody that people were really high on.
They looked great their first couple of weeks.
And last season everybody was upset that they didn't make the college football playoff. So, it's not like they're a terrible team.
I mean, the SEC is just tough, man.
Yeah,
It's SEC football.
And then Auburn picked up a win over the weekend, which probably kept you freeze around for another week.
Arkansas didn't even have – they're still on an interim head coach.
Yeah.
And that's what a couple of us were talking about. Great win. You didn't really beat anybody.
I know Mike Hamilton was extremely happy.
I'm sure, even though he was over at Timmons' house wearing a UAB Blazers shirt, he was too chicken to wear his Auburn gear, but – good for him. I'm sure he's going to be crying in the comments. Cry about it.
Well, a cry comment's just as good as a pat you on the back comment.
Not true.
He's just he's moving the algorithm.
Good for him, Hate to do it to him. Yeah, man, Bama looked great, though. I think that was awesome, seeing us on the road. And we've had a tough schedule, so we're going to play down. We're wore out.
Yeah.
We've been in dog fights, man. And then
when I had told, I think it was Woody the night before when we were on the air, we were talking about it for a minute, and I think I had told him, hey, this is one of those games where you could have a letdown.
Big time.
Because you've got a bye week coming up next. You've just gone through a gauntlet of 4 ranked teams, and then after that bye week, you got LSU. So, this is probably the week where the guys could have said, We may try to phone it in a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, just Tuscaloosa as a whole, it was just flat. You know, Thursday night down there, just bad, slow. And then I played down in Innisfree Saturday night as well. Everybody just, kind of an early kickoff. Everybody was kind of drained, wore out. Everybody traveling for the games. Tuscaloosa just was not. I don't know, man. These kids don't do it like we used to in the Saban era. Back in my heyday.
They just can't hang, can they?
Man. Got my 35-year-old man self out there making them look ugly.
Well, speaking of looking ugly, the LSU program right now, they fall to Texas A&M 49-25, and then the next day they said, Brian Kelly, we're finished. We're breaking up with you.
Here's a stat. Are you ready for it? For the next 6 years, Brian Kelly will make 31 cents per second, $18.46 per minute, $1,100 per hour, $26,500 per day, $186,000 per week, $808,000 per month.
That's that's a lot. I'll take.
What are you gonna do?
I'd take that and I'd go home and I'd chill out.
Yeah, man. I'd be living on the lake or on the beach somewhere with not a care in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Generational wealth. I don't know, man. But you got to look at LSU firing Brian Kelly. What's Oklahoma going to do with Brent? What's his name?
Right.
That dude is not a great coach, and I don't think that Oklahoma is a program that's going to accept mediocrity.
Right.
Especially being pretty fresh with the SEC. Are they going to? 8-4 is what they're kind of looking at right now because they're going to go on the road. They got to play us at Bryant-Denny. They got to play Tennessee and Neyland. So there's 2 more to add to them. I don't know, man.
There's going to be a bunch of coaching jobs open in the SEC.
Well, not only that, but LSU potentially can still go 8-4.
Right.
Penn State can potentially still go 8-4. They're firing their coaches. I don't know. I think there's just a new standard in college football, and if you're losing 8-4 is a winning record, and if that's not good enough to keep a coaching job, man, I don't know.
Well, I will tell you right now, any of those teams, if they want to hire me on the cheap, they can hire me. I want a 3-year contract, just on the cheap, like $1,000 a month, and I will come coach. But I want a $5 million buyout.
Back to Auburn. Auburn's still probably paying miles on from back then.
Yeah, I think they still got checks going out to
Harsin for sure.
Well, yeah, no, but I think they've got them going all the way back to Chiswick almost.
That wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Yeah.
It's just some bad investing right there. Just financially sour decisions.
All right, how about I was looking to see if there was any other. Texas barely hung on, and there would be some folks upset. There'd be some changes on that staff if they would have lost that game to Mississippi State.
Oh, that was a shocker. That was good. Mississippi State's had a decent season so far, and that last-minute catch right there in the end zone, Brandon Walker from Barstool Sports was right there in the guy's face when he caught it. And,
oh, yeah, I saw that.
And I love to see it, just as I've had a few interactions with B-Walk, and hate to see it, but love to, just in your face. Just, there's your team.
Oh, yeah.
Down the drain.
Yeah, probably the best game of the weekend in the ACC, though, could have been Vandy and Mizzou. They went at it. It was like a slugfest.
Did Vandy end up pulling that off, right?
Yeah, Vandy pulled it off 17-10, so now Vanderbilt ranked 10th in the nation. I haven't seen the newest ones. 7-1. Wow.
And the only loss was to us.
Yeah, Alabama was the only loss.
That's good for your program. If your only loss is to Bama.
Yeah. We're probably going to make a tournament here at the end of the year. Vandy can, they've gone through the meat of their schedule.
Well, they've expanded the college football playoff to how many teams now?
12 teams.
Yeah, so, they're taking multiple schools from Power 5 conferences.
Yeah. So.
And I like that Diego, whatever his name is. I like that kid, but I think he's talking too much trash and not backing it up. You don't go out there against Mizzou and win by a touchdown and come out thinking you're Johnny Manziel.
Right. Well, he does.
He did beat Bama 2 seasons ago.
We'll give him that. Well, how about? Do you want to even talk about the NFL? I noticed that Giants jersey is nowhere to be found today.
I don't know if I can, dude. I don't know how much longer I can keep buying in because I've got Malik Neighbors. You know, I draft him in every fantasy league. I've got his jersey, goes down with the ACL.
Yep.
Then we come in. We've got potentially the best running back in the NFL in Cam Scatterbo, and he literally dislocated his foot from his leg.
Yeah, his ankle basically fell apart.
Man, I just don't like to see it. I don't like to see it. That's two-star running backs that we've lost to the Eagles.
Yeah.
In 2 years.
Yeah. And now you got a rookie quarterback who has all the potential in the world, but he doesn't have hardly anybody around him.
Zero weapons.
So I hope they can at least protect him.
Darius Slayton did look good coming back with the number change. Wan'Dale Robinson's always going to be solid. Jalen Hyatt, if he can just get his head together and just listen to the people around him, listen to the vets on the team.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Russell Wilson can't throw the ball anymore, but he's still got a great football mind.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, Jackson Dart being the best rookie quarterback right now with no weapons around him, it's tough for me to watch. After I saw that ankle turn the other way, that foot turn the other way yesterday, I turned the TV off and I went back to bed.
There you go. We'll see. But at least know this. Your team is that bad after all these injuries. My team's that bad and had no injuries.
What's your opinion on Dylan Gabriel? Where's your stock on him?
I think he's about 5'4", 145 pounds, and he's going to get murdered at some point on that field. And I really think I'd go with the Sanders kid.
I agree with you. I agree 100%. What do you have to lose?
What do you have to lose? And if he actually did hit it big, imagine the merch sales.
Well, you can't judge. Don't judge this off this last week because New England is undoubtedly
New England's
the best team in the AFC.
Yeah.
There's nobody.
Well, it's between them and the Colts.
The Colts, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on
I
that.
I hate to always bring Colts up.
It's like, yeah, the best teams in the AFC and NFC are using Giants throwaways.
So, but the Browns, it's going to be a long season.
Well, what's the record right now?
It's not good.
It's 2. Are they 2-6?
I think they've only won one ball game, but
so 1-7. The Giants are 2-6.
yeah.
Congratulations to the Jets. Very emotional week for the Jets, losing Nick Mangold, who was a staple.
Yes.
In that offensive line. That was really tough, because he's another Barstool guy that I've followed, and he's done a lot of content with them. And it was 2 weeks ago that he got on there and announced that he had kidney cancer, and now he's no longer with us.
Yeah. I mean, that was wild.
Man, thoughts and prayers for his family, dude.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I hated to see that.
I was looking to see. I think one of the best games this week was actually last night. Packers and Steelers. Packers pull off a 10-point win.
Oh yeah. And I think that's just Jordan Love giving Aaron Rodgers one more.
It definitely is.
And because
Jordan Love threw for 350 and 4 touchdowns, I think.
He looked fantastic.
Yeah.
And they came back. I want to say they outscored them at one point. I know it was 25-3 in the second half. They came out and just absolutely bombarded them. It was a great night to possibly have live bet the Green Bay Packers at halftime.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nailed it.
Is that why you got the green and gold on today?
Man, it was great to see. I got a buddy who lives in Tennessee where sports gambling is definitely legal. He hit a $1,000 parlay yesterday, a 4-leg on 4 different anytime touchdown scores.
Yeah.
And then also Savion, I can't think of what his name, that scored that first touchdown in the second half.
Yeah.
He cleared another $350 on that. So, Alabama lawmakers, regulate it. Let's do the right thing here.
There's lots of things we could regulate.
Yeah.
How about anything else from the weekend before we take a break?
Another great weekend to watch football, and to ice the cake, we got basketball back. Austin Reeves scoring 51 points.
That's true.
With Luka and LeBron-less Lakers team.
Right.
So NBA's firing back up, man. I'm here. I'm watching hockey. I'm watching football. I'm watching basketball. We got baseball on still. What a time to be alive and have ESPN.
Yeah, it's not like that. There's one day in June where nobody's playing or nothing's on,
We have to watch darts or cornhole.
Right. You have to turn it to the Ocho.
The Ocho. They've actually made that a thing now.
I know. I saw that.
I saw it on Hulu
and they
yesterday.
put like all the crazy stuff on it, like the spelling bee goes on the Ocho.
What a time to be alive, man.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on Live at 9. And we are back here on WJLX. James Phillips and Bryan Baker here on Live at 9. And we were talking before the break, talking about some NFL football. Well, really football throughout the entire weekend.
Yep.
So how about, I was going to have another guest.
Right.
To join us today.
Yeah.
Because this is Halloween week.
Yeah, spooky season.
Yeah. So I really wanted a buddy of mine who is a Bigfoot expert
Oh, man.
to come in. And I just felt like it was going to be a perfect situation to have me and you and a Bigfoot expert. But he actually got sick over the weekend.
Oh, man.
And couldn't come in. So I was trying to think of something else, what's something else kind of spooky to talk about. And I thought about something that happened to me when I was sick. It was really, really spooky. And I sent it to you.
Right, yeah, I read it.
What'd you think? And I'll share with everybody else, but you kind of give them a little,
So it's, they always say, when you reference your cat being around you, that your cat usually has nothing to do with you.
Right.
These animals have this supernatural sixth sense to where they can, they say if a dog runs up to a woman and won't get away from her, she's pregnant.
Right.
Can be leading to pregnancy, and then with you doing your cat that doesn't love you sitting around you when you were, I think there's correlating factors. I do believe these animals can sense things.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when my dad got sick and right before he passed away, and they put him on hospice. My mom's cat would not leave his room.
Yeah.
Was in there with him constantly
And
up
it
on the
probably
bed.
never had anything to do with him before that.
Well, I mean, it did, but
Yeah.
not to the extent to where it was just like they were inseparable.
Right.
So I feel where you're coming from, and seeing the figures and stuff like you saw. And if you just write down, for the people that hadn't read the article.
Yeah, I was gonna tell the story a little bit. I let Bryan read it ahead of time, but basically, most people know my history of health decline here in the last few years. But in 2022, I lost my left leg due to an infection. I fought that infection for about 6 months. It really wrecked my body. During that time, though, I got really close to death. Right before I lost the leg, it was to the point to where I didn't know if I was going to make it or not. But up in that time, we had a black cat that we've had for years. And this black cat, Abby, she would never come around me. She hated me. Wouldn't, I would say, kitty, kitty, never. Like, doesn't even look at you.
That's how my mother's cat is towards me.
Yeah. Zero love. Well, then all of a sudden I'm so sick that I can barely move. I'm just laying in the bed all the time. And the cat will not go away. It just keeps coming in there. And then I start reading these stories about how cats can predict, like at nursing homes, which patient's going to die next and all this stuff. I really felt like Abby was, I don't know if she was really caring about me as much as maybe she was just helping prepare me, for the next journey. I was really freaked out by it, though.
So when you were talking about seeing figures and stuff, and how when you're so close to
right. Oh well, let me tell the figure too.
Oh yeah.
Also, as the cat thing's going on, I start seeing a lady, like in my hallway, that nobody else is seeing, and it is vivid. A lady in the hallway. She's got a black shirt with kind of a white tunica type thing over it. Very tall, very slender, no expression on her face at all. And just looking at her, I couldn't tell if she was there for good or bad either, much like the cat.
Right.
But I started looking on the internet to see what that look could be, and it was like a nurse from the 1800s, like early 1800s.
That's what I was, yeah.
Yeah. And so maybe she was there, maybe it was a good spirit.
From like plantation days, kind of.
Possibly, or Civil War era,
Right.
Like that kind of thing. I don't know.
Man, that's crazy to think about. Because a lot of times, when people see like the Slender Man or whatever, when they're having sleep psychosis or having anything like that, you can't usually make out facial features.
Right.
So I've had that occurrence a few times in my life. Terrifying. Hate it. Not a big fan of it.
Yeah. But like this was absolute facial features, and I wasn't asleep. This was me awake. And I'm seeing this, and she's always basically in the same place. And one time my wife walked through her.
Right, yeah, I remember, I saw that.
I put that in the article, too.
Yeah.
She actually walked. I was trying to warn her. She didn't see anything. Walked straight through the ghost.
Did she didn't feel anything, or?
Nothing.
Because, a lot of times when there's like some sort of spiritual reaction like that, you get really cold, like you get chills, and you can feel it like chill to the bone.
Yeah.
And I've had experiences like that before. There's been the things at my mother and father's house that I've experienced in that basement. It's as a younger man, I would never be down there by myself. It was terrifying. The first time I ever slept down there alone was a different experience. I've seen candles blow up. I've seen rocking chairs rock by themselves. I've seen things that are crazy. And then my mom's heard some things in the house before, especially with her being there by herself now.
Yeah.
And, I don't know that it's anything negative, like, as far as like these spirits go, because as long as you got some good juju going, you're not necessarily going to be rocked by the spiritual figure.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's crazy to think about.
It's unsettling one way or the other.
Like the sickest I've ever been was the Christmas after my dad passed, and I had COVID. I got COVID and got pneumonia shortly thereafter, and got put on medication that made me break out in hives. I had an allergic reaction to it, and my O2 levels were down like low 90s, high 80s. It's like, that's not good. And I remember laying there and having a very, I guess, a lucid dream, if you will, and just kind of laying there with my eyes closed, and I was in my mind. I was at my parents' house, and I was sitting there, and me and my mom were both sick. And I just remember my dad walking through the kitchen door right there, because me and my mom were sitting at the breakfast table in the setting. And I just remember my dad saying, "It's okay, son. Y'all just come on home. It's okay."
Right.
And then I woke up in a cold sweat and couldn't breathe.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
so me and my mom still, just when we talk about that, it just kind of rattles us, because I mean, I do believe in paranormal activity.
Yeah.
I've witnessed it firsthand, if you will.
Yeah.
And I know people are going to think that we're just a couple lunatics.
They're going
but
to think we're the crazy people, but, you know.
And and this was during the sober period, So
Right. Hey, and I don't know, did I tell you I am going to have some paranormal investigators in this week?
Really?
Yeah, a group who's got a couple of local guys. They're coming in on Friday on Halloween to talk about the different places that they've been and the YouTube series that they do.
I'm sure one of the places is Easley Cemetery.
Oh, I think that was one. Yeah.
In Townley, Carbon Hill area?
Yeah. Everybody's told me there's a couple of places in Townley
Oh,
that
dude.
are super haunted.
Oh, yeah. If you've never been to Easley Cemetery, it's something that you should definitely look up. I'm sure there's going to be people hearing us talk about it that know. But I've been out there, and yikes. Yikes.
Is it scarier than the Townley rest area?
Not quite.
Right, yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
And
funny
that
to
thing
think
can be
about.
scary during the daytime.
Yeah, dude. It's a spooky season, dude. You never know. Somebody's going to drop a little spooky something in the
I
toilet.
have seriously driven by there and someone be sitting on it and wave. And that's no joke.
Yeah, man. There's some creepy things going over out that way. But we do love you in
That's
Carbon Hill and
right.
Townley.
We like that west side of the county.
We mean no harm or disrespect.
They're just, different. Like, well, everywhere in the county. I'm from Empire.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm right out there in Cordova.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that was, when I read that article, though, it's just crazy to think about how everybody's kind of experienced some sort of experience, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I didn't realize how much that happens.
Oh, yeah. Well, like the whole sleep paralysis thing is where the seeing the figures and everything come from. But you've seen it while you're awake.
Yeah, I saw it when I was awake. That's what I think I was just so sick. And, I had a fever. I had tons of antibiotics pumping through my body.
Were you septic by chance?
I ended up septic. That's when they took me in.
Right.
And I couldn't leave, and they had to cut the leg off. But who knows how long I was septic.
Right. I've witnessed that also firsthand with my mom, my dad, my grandfather. When people get septic is when they start seeing things.
That's what was going on.
Because your body's overtoxified, and it plays a role on your mind. If your body's not pumping your fluids right, it all comes back up here. And
Oh yeah, like it's crazy. And then, you go after that to, I go from near death with that issue to death.
Death, yeah.
Multiple times.
17, right?
Well, the first time it was 17. Then this year, 21 times, the defibrillator fired. So, I'm up to about 38 right now. But the whole thing is I don't have any type of memory from any of those. And I was out for 8 minutes once. And they were doing CPR and chest compressions and everything for 8 minutes on me once.
So you have no recollection of that whatsoever?
No, I have nothing.
That's crazy, because when you hear people have those near-death experiences,
Right.
they talk about, being close to passing on to the afterlife,
Right.
and having some sort of, like, literal come-to-Jesus moment in their life, to where it's like, I've got to get right with them if I want to see them again,
But I've got zero memory. And a lot of, like, through a lot of therapy and things like that, and doctors, they've all said it's probably your brain just shut down so it won't remember any sort of bad things that's going on.
Right.
And your body was going through so much. Because I don't remember a 7-day period at all.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a weird to think back and not know those things, like not know what happened.
Oh, you're a lucky man. That's for certain.
Oh, definitely.
But, dude, 38 times. I mean, I knew 17, but then I forgot you had said that they fired back up.
Yeah.
So, with that being, like when that fires up, like when it shocks you back to life, do you know? Like, can you feel it or?
Oh yeah, it hurts.
Like, do you know you're going out and then you feel it?
I mean, I got to the point where I kind of saw the signs that were happening when I knew I might be going out.
Right.
And so yeah, I would get to the point where I did, and but I mean, every time it's basically a fade to black, and then you kind of zoom back. Is what I tell everybody. Like, it feels like you're on Star Trek or Star Wars and you go into hyperspeed.
Right.
It's like a zoom back in, and then people are staring at you, saying, "Hey, Mr. Phillips, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here." You know.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
And they said I would wake up and I would immediately like start apologizing for dying. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that again.
Well,
you know.
No kidding. Man, it's not. I don't think anybody ever like plans or preps for it. You know.
No.
It's that part of life that none of us have any control over.
Yeah, I can attest to that firsthand. So, anything else happen over, or what you got this week? I know you got some big stuff this week.
Yeah. So I'll be. It's Halloween weekend, so I'm gonna be in that hot dog suit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do the.
Have you ever washed that thing?
I just ordered a new one this year, so
Okay.
I get a new one every 3 years.
Okay.
And the other one, it took a beating the last 2 Halloweens, traveling and all that. So I got one off Amazon, and I'm gonna have to starve myself the next couple of days to make sure I can fit in it properly.
You're gonna look like a stuffed sausage in that thing. Right?
Yeah, I look more like a bratwurst.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. No, I'll go to Tuscaloosa on Thursday, and we'll do the pre Halloween festivities there, and then Halloween evening I'll be at Sammy T's in Huntsville. We're giving away $1,500, so if anybody's in the Huntsville area,
Boom.
come win some money, dress up and look cool. And Saturday night we'll be doing October 32nd at Moe's Barbecue in Lakeview, Birmingham.
Oh, cool.
So if anybody's in the Birmingham area, come through. I don't think we're doing a costume contest there, but there's going to be some sights. There's going to be some things to see.
Oh yeah.
And then Sunday, there's a bike rally at the Jasper Elks Lodge. We're doing a benefit for Sean Kelly, and I will be judging all sorts of different bike competitions and whatnot, and we'll be spinning some records. So,
Wow, there you go.
So everybody come out if you got the time. Jasper Elks Lodge. I think they're starting everything around 11. So, just doing some good stuff for some good people around the community.
Oh yeah. Well, and is it like donation, or is there a certain price for admission? Do you know?
I'm sure there'll probably be entry fees and whatnot to get the bikes and everything in, and then
just to hang out.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure people will be donating and everything.
Yeah, just putting in the bucket, that sort of thing.
Yeah, man. Any little thing helps in hard times.
Oh yeah.
You know how it is, man.
Oh yeah. I know exactly how it is.
That's times they are tough anymore.
But that's a great thing to go out to. That'll be on Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, go hang out at the Elks Lodge and listen to Barry Banger's Throwdown.
Yeah, dude. We'll definitely. I'm sure they'll have some football on. There'll be some food going around, and just overall good time with, like I said, everybody around the community trying to come out and do the right thing.
Well, this week on WJLX, we'll have our coaches show on Thursday, and then we've got games, I believe, on Thursday this week. It will be the county game of the week. I'm waiting on them to let me know exactly where they're going. And then on Friday, Jasper Vikings, only team in our area to be playing on Friday.
Oh, wow. So
And they didn't want to play on Friday. I got to hand it to them. They were trying to get out of it, but the home team wanted it on Friday because it's their senior night, and they had lots of plans for that particular night.
Where are they going to?
Going to Moulton, which is Lawrence County.
Yep. Familiar with the area. How much is left in high school football? We got to be
This is the end of the regular season.
Okay.
This is the last week of the regular season.
Jasper more than likely going to see.
Jasper is going to move to the playoffs, and they will be on the road the first week in Gadsden to play Gadsden City, which should be a really good matchup.
Right.
Jasper should match up with them really well.
It's good to see the Vikes bouncing back, man.
Oh, yeah.
As a former Viking myself, gotta love it. Gotta love what's going on there.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a great job. And but we'll have that this week, and then Bama's off this weekend. So
Yeah, thank goodness.
I'll give you a little bit of a break there.
Yeah, And Alabama has fall break this weekend,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm kind of scared. I'm only doing Thursday night down there, and I imagine it'll be a ghost town.
Probably so. Yeah, everybody's got to get a rest by this time of the season.
Man, me especially. I'm getting a little bit too old to do this. I noticed yesterday that when I, winding down from the weekend and kind of chilling out, I'm getting too old for this stuff, man.
See, I thought you were like the McConaughey character in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, I keep getting older and they stay the same age.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm getting way old, man. Like I tried to roll out of bed yesterday and it started raining and got cool outside and all my joints locked up and I'm like, ugh.
You can't spin with locked up joints.
Well, I'm also 300 pounds up there jumping around, giving it everything I got.
That's very true.
These people are paying their hard-earned money to come in and watch me, so I got to give them the.
Well, and I don't know how much it takes to DJ. I've seen you when you DJ, so I know it is exerting a lot of energy.
Oh yeah.
But for anybody who doesn't know how difficult it is, just me doing a football broadcast, by the end of that broadcast, I am tired, and I'm just sitting there. I can only imagine bouncing up and down the whole time, and yelling and screaming.
The way that I've always explained it to everybody is it's like if you play Tetris on level 10 and you do it for 3.5 hours without a break.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of what it is because I'm 3 moves ahead before I get to the next song. I kind of map out where I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And then I'm having to field all the questions from everybody that have been in the bar and may have had a libation or 10.
Right, yeah.
And there I am, just trying to keep it together, man.
And you're the one everybody will complain about if the mood goes down.
Oh yeah, it's all on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if anybody acts out, it's definitely not because of the drinks they've been served. It's the rowdy music that I play.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, don't it?
Well, I mean, if you live in the community that Footloose is in, yes, I would understand. But
well,
I don't know. I couldn't understand that in Tuscaloosa.
No, man, but it's more so, and I'm just not going to say anything so I can keep working because I really like working, man. I love playing music.
Don't say where it's at.
I don't want to get on anybody's bad side.
Sorry, I don't want to get you canceled.
Oh, dude. Oof. Yeah, let's not do that. I've been fighting that battle here.
Oh, man. Well, all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on in town. It'll be crazy on Halloween. Every neighborhood in Jasper. We live in Heritage Hills, and like if you want to get home that night, you better get home before 5 o'clock because once things start going, trick or treaters take over that place.
As a young man that grew up in a rural area out here on the Cutoff Road, Mom would always take us to Heritage Hills. That's where all the good candy was.
Exactly.
That's why me and my brother probably shaped the way we are. But
yeah, well, I joke around. We do have one set of neighbors that the last few years they've given ramen noodles, but my kids love it. They want to go by their house 4 or 5 times.
That's what I lived off in college, man. What are you talking about? I'd go to Sam's and buy the box of boxes.
Yeah.
I love a good ramen noodle.
And then Halloween will be going on downtown on Friday. They always have the courthouse open. Jasper Fire Department does a great little haunted house that the kids can walk through before they get their candy and stuff. So that's cool.
A lot of cool stuff going on in the community this weekend. That's for sure.
Yeah. And then I think there's several little events going on Saturday too, as far as just little things downtown. It's start of November, holiday shopping season, I guess, officially kicks off that day.
Oof, here we go.
Yeah. The kickoff's not Black Friday anymore.
I just don't understand why people don't have an Amazon account. Get an Amazon account.
Yeah. Well, shop local.
Oh, shop local. Excuse me.
But then
my apologies.
But then get an
Definitely go to Young's Jewelers.
Yes.
And check them out.
Yes.
And all the boutiques and everything.
Yes.
That's one thing we got going on downtown Jasper. We got a boutique for everybody.
And it is for everybody. Like we got boutiques that most of them are going to be more associated with ladies, but Berners, they're a boutique for men,
Oh yeah.
And then we've got all the different boutiques for all different ages downtown. It's a cool vibe downtown always.
Well, I got no problem strutting my stuff into Lavish and getting one of those ice white mochas.
Yes.
No problem with that at all.
I've heard about you doing that.
And a muffin. Take down about 1,500 calories in a nice coffee and a muffin and
extra whipped cream.
Yeah, just no regrets.
Yeah.
That's good. It's real good for you.
It is good for you. All right, that's going to be our nutrition tip of the day. But now I guess it's time to go. What a Monday morning.
What a Monday, baby.
Well, and I think it's supposed to rain every day this week until Halloween.
Yeah, it's going to be just cold and rainy.
Tomorrow I got a buddy coming in. Creek Wilson is going to be my guest. Creek's an actor that's from Jasper, lives in Jasper. He's been in the Haunted Mansion, the Disney movie.
Yeah.
He was one of the ghosts in it. He's been in tons of different stuff. He was in Twisted Metal last season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Samoa Joe?
Yeah. So
Dude.
He's got a lot of stories to tell and done a lot of different scary movies too. So I figured he'd be a good guest for this week.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Join us tomorrow. But until then, be kind and love. And we'll see you next time on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX.